What is up, y'all? It's going to be a pick a card, a reading for y'all for this summer's vibe. This is the energy that you guys exude at this time. This is what other people are noticing about you. You can go ahead and pick as many piles as you want. I'm going to have 3 piles here for you guys. If you are new, welcome to my channel. Go ahead and subscribe. If you're returning, thank you so much for supporting my channel. I'm going to go ahead and put this incense over here. Okay, so we have pile 1, which is shifting energy with crystals. Pile 2, breathwork and visualization. And pile 3, crystal grid work. Okay, so these things can be significant to you on what you are doing pre-summer or during the summer. Okay, these could be certain techniques that you're either researching or utilizing or trying to get into. Okay, so again, pile 1, shifting energy with crystals. Pile 2, breathwork and visualization. And pile 3, crystal grid work. Okay, that being said, let's get started with pile 1. So pile 1, we're talking about shifting with energy, shifting with crystals, utilizing the crystals energy to shift your energy. So this can be helping you with your yin and yang energies, balancing your yin and yang energies, grounding yourself, clearing blockages, working on the chakra system. I also feel like you guys could also be working on your auric field. This is definitely going to be helping you a lot, okay? So let's get into the first few messages. All right, so we have business. So your auric field, your energy, your vibe gives business, getting down to business. All right, starting your own business, working on your business. This can be entrepreneurial, okay? For others of you, this could be working with other businesses, okay? So just take what applies for you, right? So for pile 1, it's definitely giving the vibe of working on business, right? For those of you that are watching the live stream, go ahead and check down, click on the description box, and there you would see, based off of the phrase, which pick a card pile you want, right? But for those of you that are watching the replay, this is pile 1. And we have angel number 333. So alignment. Okay, so the next thing here, we have the office. So we have business and the office. So definitely busy vibes, getting things done in terms of finances. And then we have money manager. Okay, so you're managing your money very well as well. Okay. And then we have unfulfilled. So I will say be careful with this energy right here, with this unfulfilled type of vibe. And I feel like this is also something that you're not seeing clearly that you should be. Hold on, let me just focus this for y'all. There we go. That's an omen within itself. Maybe there's something that you're not seeing in regards to your finances, or in regards to your financial goals, and you're managing things accordingly, but for some reason you kind of feel unfulfilled. It can be in your career path, or it can just be in regards to financial circumstances, all right? Just really kind of figure out the best budgeting system for you. Tailored to your lifestyle, tailored to your wants, tailored to your needs, right? Especially if you guys or coming from like shifting from one type of career to another, or one job title to another, one company to another, working from one company and then starting to work for yourself. Kind of find that sweet spot, that sweet balance. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and start pulling actual cards. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. Now, actually, I'm just going to go ahead and like kind of scooch this right here so we can have some space. So, for pile one, you're utilizing the energy of crystals to shift this energy for your finances, for your work goals, perhaps to attract money or to make healthy financial decisions, perhaps to bring a spark back to what you're doing financially, right, or your financial goals. I do see that. All right, what else? Thank you. We have the Page of Cups here. I do feel like you will definitely be receiving more offers. Now, the energy that you exude is kind of like very professional, very, I don't want to say workaholic, but very work-centered, right? Very work-centered, giving really much like a heavy work ethic, very responsible. But from time to time, your energy is kind of giving like, well, maybe you're upset about something because you can't do certain things that you really want to do, right? Maybe because you're working so hard on budgeting, or working so hard on saving up for something, or working so hard building something financially, okay? So you definitely have a lot of opportunities from what I'm seeing here, right? And we have the Nine of Cups, and actually came out in the reverse. So it's giving like lack of inner joy. Okay. So there's something in regards to your finances where like people can see that you get a lot of offers, or you have a lot of opportunities, or you get a lot of handouts. And from what I'm seeing here is like you're not happy with that. For some reason, it's giving this vibe of like, wow, you're so blessed, you get things handed to you, but it's not enough. So be careful with the evil eye in terms of business plans, in terms of money goals, in terms of going from one decision to another financially, right? And when I say one decision to another, I mean like um, one potential offer to another confirmation. All right. That's kind of what I'm seeing here right now. And then I'm also hold on, you guys. I'm also seeing this energy of like people wanting to call out to you, and have you call them, all right, as well. So I do feel like a lot of people want to be talking to you in the summer, probably through Messenger or through video chat, because I'm seeing like this energy of like calling, right? Some of you guys could be really reconnecting with like your family members, maybe perhaps like a feminine energy, or even like a mother type energy. What else do I see here? Sunlight. Something in regards to sunlight. You definitely want to get more sunlight. Okay. What else? You have the Five of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of competition. And I don't want to say like people are competing with you, but I do feel like people have the need or the sensation to argue with you, or rebuttal with you, or not necessarily be in agreement with you. Especially if this is like your coworker space, your office space. So I definitely would recommend like to shift energy using crystals that would transmute like arguments or fights or drama, utilizing those crystals to kind of like transmute negative energies, right, into positive energies, right? And then we have the Ace of Swords. You could be using crystals to help you make clear decisions in regards to your financial plans, to have a particular insight on what, we'll call them flaws because I heard flaws, what flaws you do have in regards to your money management, and seeing that clearly and cutting off, like I'm hearing excess fat, or excess spending, right? Clarify that unfulfilled energy. Like, what is that? What is that unfulfilled energy? Okay, hold on, wait a second. I fell on the floor. What it is on the upright, it is the Three of Cups. Okay, so you could be unfulfilled with like, I want to say the social environments that you are in. So, and this talks about like your energy shifting, right? So as you're going through an energy shift, or angel number 1122, you're mastering the decisions that you're making in regards to the friends that you keep, people that you keep like close to you, like close ties, inner circles, really close relationships. I'm hearing a tight-knit connection, right? You usually have this energy of feeling like either you're overpouring, like you're overcaring and no one's caring for you because of the hiding of the face, right? So for some of you, I'm seeing this energy of like people are looking at you this summer as like, where you been? I haven't seen you. I haven't talked to you. You've been hiding or something like that, right? And in reality, you've just been shifting your energy, and preparing yourself for something new, right? Financially, but also like emotionally, from my understanding, because there was a lot of issues with emotional stability, and it was definitely impacting your career or your work center. And so, whenever you have, let's say, emotional blockages, or you're not emotionally grounded, it's hard for you to consistently receive or be in the energy of receptivity, which is that Empress energy, where you just allow things to happen, and you allow the Most High to bless you, and you just allow things to kind of unfold the way it's supposed to for you. Instead, you could have at some point in time been very, it has to happen this way. If it doesn't happen this way, just like this, step by step, then I'm going to fall apart. Right. And so you are shifting out of that energy. And I really do see like people talking about it, like bringing it up. And then we do have the Two of Cups here in the bottom of the deck as well. So that does give energies of shifting out of like being to yourself. And as you're shifting your energy using specific types of crystals, right? And this could be like you're meditating with the crystals, or you're doing Reiki healing with the crystals, or you're carrying the crystals around you, or like you have a bracelet or some earrings, or like something of that nature, right? That you're using purposely to shift the energy, right? Bringing in harmony with your relationships, especially your friendships, especially after a period of time, kind of like keeping to yourself, or kind of like self-isolating, right? I'm going to go ahead and pull one more message here for you guys on how your energy is kind of shifting, and what does that look like for you guys for this summer, okay? And then I'll move on to pile 2. All right, give us some insight. What is the energy that they're exuding? What is the energy that they're exuding? All right, we have, I'm not this hair. So that's interesting. Like, you are not, you're shifting out of the superficial, basically, from what I'm seeing. So I'm not this hair, I'm not the skin. I'm the soul that lives within. Beneath the surface looks can be deceiving, and this is what you're learning. Like maybe you had like a whole nightmare in regards to like a reality check about certain people, certain relationships, intimately, definitely like inner circle, close friends, co-workers, stuff like that, and you're shifting out of the mindset of being judgmental towards yourself, but also others, right? There's a big shift happening there, especially in regards to business, especially in regards to opinions. Okay, definitely getting that energy. So the energy you're exuding is like you're breaking free from stereotypes. You're breaking free from, judgmental mindsets. All right. And then we have the wound is the place where the light enters, healing, blessings, strength to carry on. So you're definitely having a brand new perspective, a brand new outlook on life. Like this is how you're transmuting it. This is how you're shifting out of the energy. Instead of looking at the darkness, you're looking at the light that's coming through the cracks of the darkness. Okay. And so more positive energy, like more optimistic versus pessimistic from what I'm seeing. All right. So this is the energy that you're exuding. Like you're turning something negative into something positive. You're not complaining about not having money. You're just thankful that you do, and you're putting in the places that you need to, right? You're making the correct decisions. You're making clear-headed, practical, logical decisions, right? You're still getting fired up in regards to your goals instead of getting discouraged, all right? And then we have, it is your light that lights up the world, self-reliance, brilliant ideas, time to shine. Okay. I will say that in your energy is very like, what do I say? Annoyances. Okay. Like think of a little gnat. A gnat is very annoying. Like it's in your face, it flies around, like it tries to get all up in your mouth or in your eyes, or like it tries to touch you and you're like, oh my gosh, get away from me, right? So it's like this kind of energy is like you're shifting energy. So there's going to be certain relationships, certain people that just don't do it for you anymore. I don't know, like this just doesn't do it for you. And so this summer you're going to really realize like, yeah, I don't think I want to be friends with that person anymore. And, I don't think I want to continue to pour my energy into that relationship or into that social group or into that social media or into that social environment or something like that, right? Because you want to really focus on you and focus on, I'm hearing like your priorities and responsibilities, okay? And for some, like people would try to argue with you because of that. Like, oh, you don't have time for me, or ever since you started working at that place, or you started taking more shifts, or you're not social anymore, or ever since you started taking these new offers, or it's just like somebody is always going to have something negative to say, is what I'm hearing. And so only focusing on the people that are actually pouring into you instead of like, you know what? Spirit said this differently. Instead of focusing on the people that are trying to trauma dump on you and throw dirt in your direction, and like they only come with a cup of trash juice, is what I'm hearing, instead of a clean cup that is like high vibrational for you, and even motivational at some points. You need to focus on the people that are going to pour into you the right way instead of people that will say that they want to pour into you, but spiritually they're like tainting your energy. All right. So the energy that you exude is very, very high vibrational. We have the compass here. Let yourself be drawn by the pull of what you truly love, divine purpose, mission of life, and being guided. So you will be guided this summer. to make certain decisions, to go certain places, to navigate in a certain direction. And I feel like some people are going to be like kind of pissed about that. And so focus on how you feel around certain people when you're talking about your plans or your goals. I will say minimize how much information you give to people based off of the steps that you're going to take or the techniques that you're going to use or the certain goals that is like specifically next. When I say specifically next, like what you're supposed to do like that very day, that very week, that very month, I would like really hold off on saying anything until like a month after you already have something kicked off the ground. Because the energy that you exude is like when you walk into a room or you get into a relationship or you get into a friendship connection, right? Or a friend group, you bring this energy of a shift, right? And for some people with that Five of Wands, it's very irritating. It's very like in your face. You have to face your ego. You have to face like who you are because you are making the changes that you really are going to benefit from, but some of these people don't want to. And so you're going to see a lot of synchronicities in terms of friendships that you need to lose, people that are not supposed to be in your inner circle, and that relationships that are not fulfilling you, and the right relationships, the right partnerships, the healthy soulmate connections. So you're giving off this very high vibrational vibe, and to other people, they're kind of judging you, right? So if you find yourself judging someone, that is actually a projection that is being sent to you by someone around you. And you have to kind of figure out, who it is sitting, meditating, contemplating. Is this coming from a work environment? Is this because of my new work goals? Is this because of my new financial goals? Is this because of this new relationship that I'm investing in, whether it be romantic, platonic, or friendship? You get what I'm saying? Like whatever this is, you really need to look at things from a logical, practical point of view, but also an energetic point of view, because you want to make sure that you have the right energies around you. And I do feel like because you did pick the shifting energy with crystals pile, you are aware of that. And so you're utilizing crystals as your tool this summer. All right, angel number 2233. Wrapping up your reading. Okay, let me know how this resonates for you guys. And I'm going to go ahead and move on to pile number 2. Okay. So, pile number 2. Let me write your timestamp down. Okay, so pile 2, you guys picked the breathwork and visualization pile. Okay, let me go ahead and grab your cards. We have luck. And then this is like, if we look at it, it's like a tic-tac-toe thing, right? And you win. So lucky wins, all right? This summer, fortunate wins. We have a shift for you, all right? Shift in luck, shift in fortune, all right? A shift in direction with the crossroads there that she's walking through the path, right? She has everything that she needs in her little bag. It's not too like carrying things lightly, okay? And then we have investments or investment, okay? Lots of cash, which is good. For yours, all right, you could be focusing on releasing certain energies during the summer. And so you're focusing on breath work, meditations. You could be focusing on breath work, either doing guided meditations or doing like working on your chi and your prana. So clearing out any blockages through breath work, using visualization techniques through meditation. For some of you guys, this could be trying to manifest and create a specific shift financially, or a specific shift in your luck or your fortune. Okay, I do see that as well for you guys. Now let me grab the tarot. We can see what is here for you guys. Your finances will be growing. People will be seeing this. So financial growth, like everything you invest in. So like, let's say you decide to invest in a business, or you decide to invest in yourself, or you decide to invest in certain products or something of that nature, right? You start to invest in something and it starts pouring back to you. Like it's going to help the growth of your business. And in this sense, like when we talk about visualization, maybe you focusing on meditating, like what it would look like for you to be successful in a certain area, it's going to cause this shift for you, okay? And vision boards can also be significant here, okay? What else? What is the energy that they exude? Very lucky, very fortunate in the decisions and investments that you make. It's a fucking crisis. Your energy declining. They running out of time, sis. Okay, that's a confirmation. It's coming in. There's a finish line. Okay, so there's someone that's trying to, Five of Swords. Someone has conflict with you, all right? Someone's competing with you. Someone's a sore loser. They're tapping into your energy either knowingly or unknowingly. I do feel like maybe like this is like past energy, okay? Definitely, it's giving past energy. Like someone has some sort of past resentment towards you. You cut your losses in regards to something, all right? Something was just not helping or beneficial for you. And so karma's gonna do the dirty work for you. All you have to do is focus on what you want moving forward for yourself. Don't worry about your haters. Don't worry about what people did, what people said, how people harvested your energy, how people try to manipulate you. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Okay? What energy do they exude? All right, we have Temperance here. You're giving off, like, you're more patient than you used to be, from what I'm hearing. You're more patient than what you used to be. I do also feel like an energetic presence of angels, celestial beings around you, favoring you, okay? So things actually go in your favor. I'm hearing like a lucky streak this summer. No one can take your luck away from you. But there are a lot of people that are spiteful and that will try, okay? Page of Cups energy here. You'll definitely have a lot of offers, but be careful with people from the past that you have conflict with that wants to reconcile with you, all right? It's okay for you to be in the energy of forgiveness, but don't allow those types of people to come back, right? What is the energy that they exude? It's almost like, oh, because you're so patient, or because you wait for the right moment to act or to squash things or something like that. People can take advantage of that. So be careful with that, all right? Especially this summer, because it's like people think like, oh, I just have to wait for the right time and then say I'm sorry, and then the person's gonna take me back, right? And this could be friendship, this could be family, this whatever, like put it wherever it fits, right? So that shift is also making different, like turning in different positions. Like if you usually are the type of person that reconciles and lets someone in, maybe you should shift that. Maybe you should change that, right? Like just because you cross paths with someone doesn't mean that you take them. It's like I'm seeing this energy of like, just because you see someone from the past, like that you used to go to school with, doesn't mean that you're going to offer them a ride to go wherever you're going, right? Because you have your set goals, your set intentions, your like wherever you're going, directions wise in your spiritual path, and they have theirs. And so you don't want to be taken astray, but also you don't want to be taking them and their baggage without them actually wanting to do the work, right? Like giving you the gas money or providing assistance, like I'm going to drive to type thing. We're going to both split the drive ride to go wherever we need to go, right? So it's like that type of energy. You're shifting from always helping others and not getting help to helping yourself and investing in the right things and the right people in the right goals, right? What else here? All right, we have the 10 of Cups here. Yeah, especially if this has anything to do with family, right? Like constantly referring to people as family, and that's not the right decision to make, or just making the wrong choices in regards to family dynamics, or in regards to like what's going to materially fulfill you or what's going to emotionally fulfill you, right? There's also going to be a shift within like your inner child and your family dynamics as well. Okay. So lots of release work happening there in regards to that. What else? And then we have, hold on, I can find that. It is in the upright. We have the 9 of Wands. Okay, so this is almost like standing on your last leg. You've had a lot of like ups and downs in regards to your investments. Some of them did not play out the way you wanted to. Some of them may have even been very detrimental, like putting too much in things that are not going to give to you, or unexpected hits after trying to invest in something and something's not working out. But there's a shift here happening for you. You're separating from that energy. You're going to become more emotionally mature in regards to your decisions moving forward. You're also releasing, with this breath work, you could be definitely releasing some sort of separation or heartache energy that's caught in the heart center, old grief, old heartache, old emotional pain, old like with this 5 of Swords, like old arguments, old conflicts. Okay, you're definitely shifting out of that energy there. All right, let's see what else here. So what's that? So I just feel like you're, for people that are looking at you like it, like through it, like I'm seeing like this was a slow change for you, but for these people it's like, oh, ever since that argument, or ever since you that breakup, or ever since you separated yourself from everybody, or ever since like you got hurt, quote unquote, right? You changed. There's like this, you changed your direction, you changed your path, like you changed up on who you invest in and what you invest in and things like that. So like it's giving really like people are looking at the changes versus the benefits of your changes, right? Angel number 3344. Let's clarify. All right, we have reason is power. Okay. Reason is powerless in the face of love, romance, communication. Listen to your heart. You're starting to listen to yourself more. You're realizing that sometimes when people give you flowers, the flowers can already be dying and molted, and some flowers have thorns, right? And so it depends on like the reasoning behind someone giving you something, right? So only time will tell is your energy. And people are not liking that because you're in this wait and see. We'll wait and see. We'll see how this plays out, and people don't like that because with that time, people's intentions get revealed very quickly, right? And you immediately shift into a different path or different direction. All right, we have the wound is the place where the light enters, healing, blessings, and strength carry on. Okay, so you guys are definitely focusing on light attributes versus dark attributes at this time, especially in regards to family dynamics and your emotional well-being as well as your emotional healing journey. And then we have, you're not the drop in the ocean, you are the entire you're the entire ocean in the drop. Stand out, perspective, bringing things together. All right. So emotionally, I feel like you're investing in the things that will come together uniquely, swiftly. All right. The moon is bright when it doesn't avoid the night. So you're no longer avoiding emotions. You're no longer the things that you've kind of been waiting to do. I'm going to wait for that. I'm going to wait to resolve that. I'm going to wait for someone to come in and apologize to me. I'm going to wait. You're just getting things done. You know, you're emotionally dumping, you're releasing that, you're disconnecting from people that, you know, want to compete with you, you're setting off on your own path, right? And energetically, you're exuding this like very independent, very emotionally mature, very emotionally grounded, focused. And even though like some people would want to pinpoint, like with that 901s, like, oh, you invested in the wrong things here and there, and you know, like those are people that are basically your naysayers, right? So don't even worry about them, to be honest. Okay, and that's what I got for you, pile 2. I want to go ahead and move on to pile 3. Okay, all right, timestamp for pile 3. So pile number 3, you guys had the crystal grid work pile. We have life purpose. Okay. We have transporter. You may have picked a different pile. You guys have a specific life purpose and mission. And so where you're headed with this transporter energy, your financial goals and things of that nature is, I don't want to say attacked, but it's definitely very well like looked at. Like your next goal, is it going to be hit? The next location that you're going to go, are you going to actually make it there to the destination, right? And then we have work smart. All right. So people can see that the goals that you set out for yourself, you accomplish. Somehow, some way, you always get there. Okay. Your spiritual team with this work smart energy is like, make sure that you don't tell people about your destination until you get there, right? So if you're traveling somewhere, don't say anything about like a vacation or anything like that until you already get there, right? Don't say anything about certain like soul missions, life purpose, like don't share your life purpose readings with other people, you know, like something like that. All right. Working smarter and not harder is also something else that's coming out here. There's no need for energetic burnout for anything you do this summer. Okay. So don't overwork yourself this summer. Definitely. Let's see what else is here. Learning to move on and move forward is something that is coming up here too. So don't stay caught up in the past and don't stay too caught up in the what if energies, okay? So I do feel like there could be some energetic vampires or soul contract stealers, okay, life purpose stealers, okay, that you may need to be aware of this summer. So protect your energy, protect your goals. What's going on here? Yeah, Magician. So definitely protect your manifestations. All right. Be careful who you're in communication with. All right. What else here? Be careful with people trying to stronghold your energy or manipulate your energy, right? So this summer, a lot of heavy protection. All right. We have the Empress. The Empress came out in the reverse. Okay. You may need to be aware of a feminine energy that's not in her divine feminine energy, okay? Like someone could be trying to manifest for you like old conflicts, old situations, you know, keep you stuck on old things instead of moving forward to new things. So be aware of that, okay? There could be some blockages for you in your feminine energy as well. You want to keep up with that and protect your energy. All right, we have the Fool, we have the Star card here. Stuff like that. Yeah. In your life purpose, you're definitely someone that set out to accomplish things that, let's say, your family lineage has not, or the women in your family has not, or what else? Something that's not traditional, okay? You're not supposed, your life purpose is not supposed to, like, you're not supposed to hold back from doing anything. You're not supposed to be afraid of anything. Like, whoever's supposed to get their karma gets their karma, but you are supposed to learn how to protect yourself and how to fight back energetically, especially from these non-divine beings, okay? That's what I would call them, non-divine beings, okay? Like beings that are not of light, all right? And then we have the World card here. I'm gonna be honest with you, this summer is giving a lot of like skin, showing a lot of skin. Going places and showing a lot of skin, all right? Wrapping up chapters, all right? Moving from one location to the other and closing out your lease or closing out, you know, your mortgage or something like that. And if it's like closing out your mortgage, that means like if you're paying it in full. But if it's like closing out your lease, you could be moving from getting a lease to a mortgage, okay? Or going from paying a payment plan, or like going from like doing like public transportation to being able to have your own car with your own payment plan. To pay off the car, or if it's like a car that you're paying off, it's going from like having to pay off the car to now only having to pay the insurance for the transportation, like AAA and stuff like that, because the car is yours, right? There's going to be a little bit more fixed energy in terms of travel as well. We have the 8 of Coins. Working smarter, not harder is talking about like being diligent on the things that will help you to attain new skills, new talents. Like this is new certifications, right? So this is like, okay, I'm going to get certified in this so that way I can get paid more, right? Or I'm going to go to school and learn this so that way I can get a higher position, like a higher paying job, or I will be able to not work as much, but be able to get paid more, something of that nature, okay? Working smarter, not harder, right? Being able to get paid more for what you know, and the experience that you have as well. And then we have the 2 of Cups here. Working smarter in relationships as well, okay, with the Hierophant here is giving this energy of very, what, 44 on the clock, okay. This is giving a spiritual relationship. The Hierophant and the Two of Cups could also be like a potential marriage, right? So really kind of looking at your personal beliefs and your person's personal beliefs, and seeing how compatible you guys are, if you guys are soulmates, right? It's definitely giving that energy of exchanging energy, a masculine energy willing to take a risk, and you intuitively being open to exchange energy with this person, possibly healing a relationship, working smarter, not harder, right? Not putting too much effort in it, right? Because that can take you out of your Empress energy. You don't want to get too into your masculine energy with having to manage and doing, and that active energy, or proactive energy. You want to be more receptive, right? So I feel like someone's definitely trying to manipulate your energy into being, instead of receptive, being more like pushing something away, right? So be careful with, like, if you have certain goals and stuff like that, or you want to go somewhere and then all of a sudden, like, you say something to someone and something shifts in the energy and then you can't go that place, or you no longer want to do that thing that you were really excited about. That's a forewarning, okay, of like something's up with your energy and you have to protect your energy, or you have to protect your goals. Some of you guys this summer, you could be really discovering or diving deeper into your life purpose, your life mission. You may be getting a life purpose reading, or what do I do next type of reading, or what do I do next in terms of my career, something in regards to like really putting in the work a little bit more steadily and long-term wise versus like something short-term, right? And I do feel like there is going to be a big shift here, double Uranus energy, okay? You guys could have had a Saturn return recently as well, all right? Or you could be experiencing a Saturn return by this summer, okay? So there's a big shift here in regards to the new decisions that you make, and it's going to be more aligned with your life purpose, okay? Let's get your final messages. What is the energy that they're exuding? Very spiritual pile, very spiritual centered. You're someone that really, really works hard for the things that you love and the people you care about. You have seen my descent, now watch my rise. You guys, yes, your energy is giving like, this is your come up. This summertime, this is your come up, especially if someone was trying to manipulate your energy, or you had to take your power back energetically, all right? Yeah, maybe you were imbalanced in terms of your feminine energy for a while, and now this is your come up, all right? When we have, you are not the drop in the ocean, you are the entire ocean in one drop. You're standing out to other people, all right? I'm also hearing like, you know how that saying of like, there's a lot of fish in the sea, right? It's like all the fish in the sea are now looking at you because you are the sea. You get what I'm saying? It's like everybody's thirsty for you this summer. Like everywhere you go. Like, so if you show like just a little shoulder, like if you show a little bit of leg, like everybody's gonna be looking at you. Like, and it's not like too much. You get what I'm saying? Oh, we have this butterfly. Anything you lose comes around in another form, opportunity, choice, and transformation. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of changes, but it's going to be for the good. All right. And then we have the world is the mountain that echoes your words, reflection, seeing affects what you do. Okay. So be careful, like that echo energy again, that echo energy. Be careful with like what you're saying and to whom you're saying it to. Like saying affirmations and mantras is good because like it helps you to reprogram your mind and it helps you call in the energy. But be careful with who you're discussing, the way you're protecting your energy, right? Like the strategy that you're using to protect your energy, because we did have crystal grid work. So for your pile, that means that if you're doing anything with crystal grids or sigils or protection or altar stuff, like anything like that, you want to protect that. You don't want to show that to other people. So like if you're taking pictures, don't show it to other people, don't post it. If you have a altar for manifestation purposes or religious purposes, whatever, like hide it, put it like it's only for your eyes to see. If you're doing any type of manifestation work or anything like that, do not talk about it until you see some sort of synchronicities and actual physical realities downloads, like it's starting to actually manifest in the physical before you say anything, right? You're in this energy of ascending, so you don't want things to start falling out of this air balloon, right? This hot air balloon, right? Hot air, meaning anything that you're speaking, you want to continue to raise you higher and to transform into beneficial ways for you. All right. You guys, let me know how this resonated for you guys. Definitely. Let me know if you guys want another reading like this, and I will check in with you soon. Peace.